we start this video, I want to go ahead and shout out Eve Viva. I apologize if I mispronounced it, but they sent me this super cute jumpsuit as well as a complimentary face mask. All information and links will be in the description box below, and check it out because I have a discount code. For 25% off, use Deja101. So we haven't done a chit chat in a minute. We haven't done a story time since actually the time that I don't remember if it was the one with the the friend that dated my ex, or if it was the one where my the worst date. I don't remember what was the last story time, but I'll leave like in the cards a bunch of different like story times, chit chat get ready with me, and at the end of the video I'll leave a few story times of chit chat get ready with me. Usually what I do, depending on what video you're watching, is what kind of videos of mine I link. So if it's like a hair video, I link hair videos. If it's like makeup videos, I link makeup videos. If it's fashion videos, I link fashion videos. It just makes sense. Okay. Hopefully you all can't hear no noise in the background. They're doing construction and stuff downstairs, so hopefully they don't make no noise. They haven't been making no noise, so don't bring it up, don't start it up now that I want to film. Y'all don't understand how many chit chat get ready with me's I filmed and that I have saved onto my laptop to edit and upload. I don't know why, I just haven't really, I don't know, I haven't been in the mood to edit them, and I also don't think that they're that interesting. I have like 3, so I'll probably go through them, but for the most part I wasn't talking about nothing, so that's why I was like, let's do a story time one, because I've been waiting to tell you all this story. This happened a little bit like as soon as Corona hit, and if y'all see me looking down, I'm just trying to find my stuff. Like I feel like I'm just all over the place right now. I'm about to do my brows. Let me get started on my brows and then I'm gonna come back with y'all. Okay, so this kind of happened like, I'm gonna say like April, probably like April-ish, and I'm gonna have like the receipts and everything. I'm gonna of course block out the company's name, but it wasn't a really big, well, they have like probably like 15 or 10,000 followers, so they're pretty, they got some numbers, you know. It ain't like a super small hair company, but it's not like a big hair company. But I'm not going to expose them because you know, it's not worth it. But I am going to tell the story, and I will have like screenshots so you all can see like the messages and the receipts and everything. And another thing that I want to mention in this story time is sometimes these like companies and stuff, they try to get smaller influencers, but if you are paying for a product, you're not obligated to promote it. Like a lot of times they'll try to say like, oh, we'll give you a discount, this, that, and the third. It's really up to you whether or not you decide to do it. Like sometimes for me personally, if I was already going to shop there, like let's say if I wanted to order some hair from somewhere, if I already wanted to shop there and I just message them and they are willing to give me a discount, then I might consider it. But if I'm not thinking about you and you message me to promote, I don't really want a discount. I want you to send it to me because you're reaching out to me, like you want my services. And then a lot of time they'll try to say, oh, but we usually, you know, we only really offer free products to the people who have like, you know, 100,000 followers or 10,000 followers. Okay, well, go hit her up. Like, why you hitting me up? Why you, if you always so used to giving it to them people, go hit them up. You don't gotta hit me up. Like, thank you for thinking about me, but I don't want no halfway work. Like, you're not gonna downplay my numbers. Like, I might bring something to the table that other people don't. I might have other followers that they don't. I reach a different type of audience, so you know, they might try to downplay you like, oh, we only do that for people who got more followers. Well, then, I'm sorry. Go ahead and hit them people up that got more followers, because baby girl cannot. Okay. So, I will put the messages up on the side. I'm currently recording on my phone, so I can't, like, see. But 1 or 2 things started the conversation, and you all will be able to see on the side. 1, they either messaged me, or 2, I messaged them. I know in the beginning of the year, I was sending out brand niches. And basically what that is like, I can send out my niche, like trying to like promote myself to a brand, like tell them my numbers, tell them my analytics, tell them like kind of what I'm working with, and just kind of like send a resume, if you may. Just kind of like, hey, you know, my channel does beauty, motivation, this, that, and the third. I have this many followers. I receive this many, you know, people to look at my account daily. If you ever need promotion or anything, or you ever would like to work on a collaboration, here's my contact information. Have a good day. I either sent something like that, like as far as just like, hey, if you ever need some promo, you know, kind of like, because if they don't know, then they don't know. But if they want to work, then now they know that, hey, let's add her on a list. So that's either what started the conversation, or they initiated it with me. So some companies will initiate it with me, and sometimes I'll like reach out to other companies, like, you know, just kind of spread the word. And it's nothing wrong with that. You can DM them if you're going to do it like that. So one of two things either happen, but long story short, wait, let me actually go look and see, because this is determine that'll determine how the story goes, y'all. So my Wi-Fi's not working and it's not pulling up the Instagram receipts right now, but by the time I'm editing the video and everything, if I say anything that's wrong, I'll like voice over, write it up on the screen. You all will see the receipts on the side and everything like that. I'm just gonna have to go off of what I remember right now, because my Wi-Fi's not working, so I cannot fact check myself. Kind of sucks. Kind of not supposed to do that as a reporter, but this is story time. So while I'm looking down, I'm just want to tell you all that on the side, I'm adding like the messages on when she basically told me like to send the payment. I sent her the payment, and the reason why we were doing the transaction in a DM, which I kind of talk about later, is the fact that this was a smaller company, so it was more personal. I mean, a little more impersonal. So now I currently email my brand deals and everything like that. This is when I first start getting like companies reaching out to me and talking. So yes, I understand it's a little unprofessional to be DMing, but at the time, I want you all to just know like this was me first starting to like actually do the deals. But basically what you all just seen was me send the address, we confirming we're going to do the payment, and this is the first time that she told me like, oh, it's only $20 for the fee, blah blah blah. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna drop the order off Friday. And I was like, okay. And then like you all will hear me talk about more on how it never came. Basically all I can like remember basically is our initial conversation. Like I said, I don't remember if they reached out to me or I reached out to them, but they wanted to work, but they were being really rude, and that kind of threw me off. Like, and I don't know if it was the way that they talked, but they were just being really rude. I don't know where they're from. I don't know how they talk, but when I looked at the comments, like after they were like being rude or whatever, I kind of looked at the comments and that was how they talked. So I don't know if that's just like, you know, oh, that's how we talk here, like that's our slang, but I just remember that it was rude. Like it just threw me off. They were just saying stuff like sweetheart, like they was like, oh, it's okay, sweetheart. Like they were messaging me like, oh yeah, we want to work, but then responding so late, like hours late. Like it was like we were conversating. Then they would take so long to respond, and I'm like, okay, if we're gonna work, I need the questions. Like I'm like, okay, so do I pick the hair? Am I doing this? Like how are we gonna be conducting business? And I learned a lot from this whole experience, especially as far as like professionalism. Like this happened a minute ago. This happened when I first start really working with companies. So I was keeping it in the DMs. I was keeping it very like immature playing type thing. So if you're watching this, you're like, oh, well, Deja, you should have emailed them. Oh, you should have did this, and the third. I am still growing. And this is in the beginning when I first like started having companies reach out to me like, hey, we want to send you this. We want to do this, and the third. So this was all when this first started. I learned a lot now. I work in the emails now. So just, you know, bear with me. I'm just kind of telling this story to help someone else out and for entertainment purposes at this point. So yeah, they were just being really rude. Once I find the messages and everything, I'll make sure to put them up on the screen. But I just remember they were being kind of rude, and it was like becoming like I felt like I was arguing with them. So after a while, after that first conversation, it was done. Like, we did not talk. Like, I wasn't messing with them, and in my head I was like, all right, we just not going to do business with them. Like, this is very unprofessional. I'm not dealing with this. We're not doing this. Like, we're not going to work with them. They're like being a-holes. They don't want to answer questions. Like, you want to do business with me? I'm like, okay, so what kind of video do you want to film? This, that, and the third. And I remember them trying to charge me for the hair. They was like, oh, we'll send you 3 bundles and a closure for I think she was trying to say $80 at first or something. And I was like, what? Like, I mean, that's a good steal for some hair, but at the end of the day, you want me to, like, we're supposed to be doing videos, and I had already worked with a hair company that gave me the hair for free. Like, you know, they gave me the hair for free. So I'm not trying to backtrack. Like, you know, I already worked with people, worked with companies, so I know that it's possible with my numbers that I could get hair for free. So I don't understand why. I was kind of just like, okay, cool. Like, it was about to be 3 bundles of 613 hair, 30 inches that I was supposed to get for like $80. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, but I didn't really want to buy it. So I was like, I don't usually work with companies that I have to pay for the hair. So if there's not really nothing that we could work out, then I'm not really interested. And they were kind of getting an attitude with it, like, oh, we're a new company, or we're trying to build up. I mean, we have the best quality hair, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I mean, I understand, but I don't work with companies that I have to pay for the product. I'm not going to promote your stuff if I have to pay for it. And like I said, like, I even tell bigger companies that do that, they'll be like, oh, we'll give you a discount, we'll give you a refund. Like, you know, you order the product, you get the refund and this, that, and the third. No, you can go ahead and you can send me the product, or if anything, you send me the money now and I'll just buy it partially. Like, they want me to buy it in full first, do the review, and then they'll send me money back, and it's not even going to be the full price. I'm like, what? That don't make no sense. You're either going to send me the product for free, or you're going to pay me for the video. It's one or the other. And sometimes it's both, depending on who the company is. So, but this was before I learned all of this kind of things. You know, at this point, I was just kind of in my, like, first stages. Like, I'm just excited to be receiving product. We're excited that people want to do business with me. So, you know, I was kind of like, oh, like, I'm doing promo, like, I'm about to get some hair, this, that, and the third, like, whatever. So some few months passed by, and they reached back out to me, and I don't know, I don't think it was months. I think it was probably like days or weeks. It wasn't that long. I don't know if the other part of my video got deleted, but basically before this next clip plays, we ended up saying we were going to do business. They had told me it was $20, so I sent a $20 fee. And then they were like, oh no, it's going to be another 40. I mean, it's going to be 40 in total. So I sent them another 20. But then I told them I was going to charge them $40 to do the video, because I wasn't trying to pay. So I was like, okay, I'm going to charge y'all $40 for the video. And then I'm going to put the screenshots back up here. But I was basically just like, if it's going to be $40 and I'm charging you $40, why do I have to send the money? And me being dumb, I still sent it, because I was like, okay, whatever, they're going to send it back, like, this is dumb. But I was like, if it's 40 and if I'm charging you 40 and you're charging me 40, why can't you just send it? Like, don't pay me 40, just send me the hair. But blah blah blah. I think I'm about to start talking about it. If not, then I'm gonna just pause it again and start talking to y'all. And then it just felt like the messages, like, they just stopped coming. Like, they just stopped responding to me. They just stopped responding, and I wasn't even messaging them back that often no more, because at this point, I don't want to say I didn't care anymore, but I didn't care. Like, I don't want to say, like, oh, I got the money, so I didn't care. Like, I was just like, oh, I got $40 lost. Like, I was like, no, like, y'all not about to be scamming and getting up off my money. Give me my money. So I requested a refund in Cash App. And they received a notification, I guess. They messaged me 2 days later. And they were like, hey, we see that you requested a refund. Do you want one? I said, if you're sending the hair, no. I just want a confirmation. Like, I don't want the refund. I want the hair. So if you're sending out the hair, then no, I do not want a refund. But if you are not seeing out the hair, then yeah, I want a refund. And so they were like, oh, we're shipping out all of the hair today. Mind you, I thought this was FedEx's problem. So, okay, send me the tracking information when you do it. Okay, cool. Another week go by, no tracking information. I said no, so then I messaged them, just send me the refund. Snappy. We asked you last week, did you want the refund? You told us no, and we already shipped your product off. Okay, where's the tracking information? Like, where is the shipping information? You talking about you send it off. I told you to send me the tracking information. No tracking information. None of that comes in. So where is it? You said you sent it off. Where's the info? As a business, you're supposed to be sending your people information. I don't care if I pay $40 or $300 or the full price of the product. At this point, I gave you my money. I'm a customer. I gave you my money. I'm a customer. This, that, and the third. So I'm like, where is the tracking information? Where's that? No response. No response. And I was like, forget that. I'm going to my bank. I'm going to my bank. They didn't want to refund me the money. They were like, no, we're not refunding you the money. We asked you this, that, and the third. You didn't want the refund. It's too late. We already shipped it off. So because of that, I stopped talking to them. I blocked them. No, I don't know if I blocked them or I didn't block them. But I unfollowed them. And that was the end of that whole thing. I went to my bank, disputed it. And I was just like so thrown off because why would you, like, you don't conduct business like that. I didn't care about the, like, first of all, red flag was when they first messaged me and had the attitude. I should have never did business with them. I think I was just really hyped. And I don't know. I wanted the hair, like I said. I wanted to get that kind of hair anyways. So when you get it for a discount, I didn't really care. Like, I could tag y'all in some photos. But for, you know, I was going to order that hair regardless. I didn't end up ordering it for my birthday. But if I never contact them, I would have, you know, got some hair for my birthday. I did get hair for my birthday, just not the 613, you know, this, that, and the third. But I would have looked for hair regardless. I was going to get hair regardless. Wanted that kind of style. So if you're giving it to me for a discount, then it was kind of like, okay, cool. Still wouldn't recommend it, but it's up to you. It depends on what you want to do with your business. I don't even remember. I can't even think right now. Let me finish up some of my makeup. So I pretty much finished the whole look. I was looking kind of real white. I still have a lot of powder on my face. I'm gonna touch that up before I like really finish and close out the video and everything. But for the most part, I did contact my bank and I got my money back. I just disputed it. So on my Cash App, I think it still says that I am waiting for a refund. So if they ever hit me up and offer me the refund, then I'm gonna take their $40. I'm gonna take their $40 again, honey. I'm gonna take that money again, okay? Let me go wash my hands. I have so much like makeup and stuff all on my hands. That's why when I touch just up there, it put some eyelash glue because I had that joint all on my hands. But I did it again. Yeah. Oh gosh, Deja, what are you doing? Gosh, Deja, what are you doing? That's why I don't be doing no chit chat get ready with me. It's because your girl can't focus. She can't do what she's supposed to be doing. She just be doing any old thing, messing up. I'll be like, girl, just... Girl, put your shoes on. Let's go find you a home, honey. Let's go find you a home. Do I want to reflow on my hair? Maybe I'll just bump the ends. Maybe I'll just bump the ends. I think that's pretty much all I want to do. I need to do... Maybe I'll straighten my hair just a little bit more before my video. I'm about to film a rainbow haul. Okay. Yeah, let's just flat iron this a little bit. because I have some clips and stuff. I'm gonna touch it up with the flat iron a little bit. And this is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed this story time. Let me know if you like me chit-chatting on my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video off here. I'm about to go record my rainbow video, so be sure to check that out. Cut the post notification bells on so you know every time I upload. Love you all. Bye.